Hi, I'm Abhishek Dash. I'm the VP of Engineering at BlocPower. Say that I help build solutions for homeowners, landlords, building owners to electrify their building. And these solutions range from how to find the best buildings, the best clients for building electrification, how to develop a scope that meets the need of that building, because every building is different. And then how do you ensure that the building is performing up to standards after you have built those upgrades or have retrofitted that building? Yeah, air quality data is an important element to us figuring out how electrification can help certain communities. We generally go for commercial, off-the-shelf residential air quality monitors. It gives us a quick, intuitive snapshot about indoor air quality. Yeah, a lot of us spend a lot of time indoors. As per the US Environmental Protection Agencies, Americans generally spend 90% of their time indoors, whether it's in their homes, whether it's in schools, workplaces, places of worship, or gym. Yeah, some research show that long-term or even short-term exposure to air pollution can have profound and negative effects on mental health. We have seen some studies that say exposure can be associated with dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and even autism. Generally, children or adolescents who are exposed to poor air quality are at elevated risk of bipolar disorders, personality disorders, major depression, and other issues with cognitive deficits. Poor air quality tends to be a thing in some of the older building infrastructure, and which causes this syndrome called sick building syndrome. It's called SBS. A lot of the times, the main culprit in that is particulate matter. So PM 2.5 or PM 10 have been directly correlated to lower cognitive test performance among teens. And as a result, I would say, yeah, investing in air quality monitoring and thereafter taking corrective action can definitely help mitigate some of the effects that you generally see in vulnerable populations with bad indoor air quality. Some of the common pollutants that we generally see come from human activities, whether it's cooking, whether it's cleaning, whether it's burning fuel inside your homes to condition your homes. It can also come from building and construction materials, equipment, and furniture. There are also biological contaminants like mold, viruses, and allergens that you see. But the most common ones that we generally find are formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and particulate matter, and also volatile organic compounds that generally you get while you're cleaning or cooking. When looking at an air quality monitor, one should look for the accuracy of the sensors, how precise they are, how accurately they can measure to the decimal point the different contaminant levels. You should also pay attention to what the air quality monitors are measuring. Generally, we tend to measure temperature, relative humidity, VOCs, carbon dioxide, and particulate matter. One other feature that I generally recommend is also real-time data and alerts. If you can get alerts from your air quality monitor anytime there is indoor air pollution, that's great. Some of them also offer historical and data logging features where you can go back, download the data, do some trending and analysis to figure out, okay, if you see some patterns due to seasonality, or if you see some patterns due to your behavior. One good thing about it is most of the mobile users now for indoor air quality platforms have a really good UI interface. So any air quality monitor that offers a user-friendly interface is great. And the last thing is, any air quality monitor that can connect to your devices easily, can integrate with whatever application or phones you're using, is generally considered a good air quality monitor. We rely a lot on data while making decisions, whether it's reporting on our metrics of how efficient we are, or a lot of the times we try to make sure like most of our decisions are data driven. And similarly, I think we can take similar concepts and tenets to foresee the role of air quality in our homes. In my case, I invested in an air quality monitor, and I looked into the data that I was seeing in my home. I saw high levels of CO2 while I was going to sleep, and high levels of VOCs sparse throughout the day. And upon investigating more and more and seeing the trends, I saw that the VOC levels were really high in all parts of the home while I was cooking. So I invested further in improving the kitchen vents and the quality of kitchen vents that I use, and also an air filter whenever I'm cooking. And to reduce the carbon dioxide levels inside my bedroom before I go to sleep. My bedroom was pretty compact. Most of the doors and windows were generally closed throughout the day, leading to high levels of CO2. And I started to cross-ventilate the room, try to open windows whenever I can before going to sleep. That impacted my air quality in a positive way, and I was able to sleep much freely after that. Yeah. For homeowners, the first thing I would say is it's summer, it's warm right now. I think it naturally leads to more humid conditions. So paying attention to if you have high humidity levels in your building, which can cause mold and mildew. So investing in a dehumidifier can help maintain adequate humidity levels, especially during the summer months. One other recommendation would be to control or maintain adequate ventilation. We do need to have fresh air coming into our buildings and dirty air going out. So sometimes you can open your windows whenever possible, or if you have direct air ventilation systems in your HVAC, use those. One of the other things that I would say that we forget about is changing your household filters, whether it's your clothes dryer, your kitchen vents, or even your air purifier, or sometimes your AC even. Periodically changing them will help reduce the contaminants that are there that get logged on the filter. It also helps reduce your energy bills, because when your filters are clogged, it needs much more flow to meet the demand that you need. And I would recommend going with alternative flooring, primarily because carpet catches a lot of dust, a lot of allergens, a lot of particulate matter, and it's not so easy to clean. Whereas alternate flooring, you can clean them much easier, much faster. And the last thing would be to invest in air quality monitoring. To know what's wrong inside your homes, you need to know the data of what is going on, what is the air you're breathing, are your CO2 levels high, how's your humidity. So investing in an air quality monitor can help you understand that and take corrective action towards indoor air pollution. I'm Abhishek Dash, and I'm a part of BrainPower at BlocPower.